shalom, all praises to the horizon, peace and wisdom. What's going on, sweet tea? Everyone else that's tuned in. Can you guys let me know if I'm clear? Is my voice above the music? I want to do this deep video. Of course, you guys see the title. I don't remember what it is, but it's about Brother Polite, alleged rape case. But I don't, it's a deep thing. I'm going to go over some things with you all. Peace and wisdom, Marcel Savago. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Give me a thumbs up as well. Of course, if you want to become a channel member, you can click the blue join word next to subscribe. Visit the website wiseservant.org or upscaleknowledge.org to get the deep lecture magazines, as well as check out my services that I offer. Now, I want to get into this deep video. Everything I do, no malice attached, meaning I don't have a personal issue with Brother Polite. I don't like rape. Of course, I have a daughter, so that disturbs me, but it's a deep thing. Peace and wisdom, Empress Lulu. Now, let's begin. You have Brother Polite's new rape case. Supposedly they found his soles they found his soles on a young lady's shirt. Y'all already know the allegations. Before you have Brother Polite, you have Dr. Malachi Yorke. He's like a Muslim, Moor, ancient Egypt, Hebrew Israelite. He's like all of these things merged into one. Now, of course, he had problems in his day because of things like that. A lot of mixing and merging of different teachings. So I guess you can classify him like an Islamic Moor that branched off and did his own thing. And so he had the Nuwabian, I think that's the name of it, Nuwabian. He had his little cult out in Georgia. Of course, around 2001, 2002, he was locked up for rape, racketeering, a whole bunch of stuff, child molesting. Of course, the cult following say, like, it's not true. My take is this, because I was around 20 years old when this happened. Ain't nobody taking 135 years for no reason. You get it? What can you bargain with me to take 135 years for? You get my point? Meaning some of the cult following is say, no, they threaten this or that to make him take or cop out to rape and take the 135 years. What could they say to you? Take the 135 years or we're going to what? The fucking 135 years is over. You get my point? Ain't nobody taking no rape charge in 135 years because of there's no threats you could give them. So the cult following us like, no, I think he didn't do it, this and that, don't make sense. The man admitted to doing it, that's the end of that. I don't hold no personal animosities. I'm just giving you the real. That's what it was in that times. He was a rapist. Polite comes out. He professes this dude as his spiritual daddy. This is who he holds on high regards. Mind you, the guy's a rapist. So in that, y'all should not be so amused or amazed that Polite got a child molesting charge. The person he came admiring is technically a child molester. And so the problem is truly the people's. Because everybody know about Dr. Malachi York for the most part. And so if a man can come teaching in the name of a known rapist, that show you the climate of the time. I don't think y'all judge that. There are people that when Polite came out, they weren't thinking like that. Like, he pumping Dr. Malachi York. Dr. Malachi York, a little while ago, just got locked up for raping little babies and shit. You get my point? And so, y'all live in a strange climate. Could have came professing anybody he wanted. Invisible people. You know, like religious people do. They profess the invisible. That way you can't hold them to nothing. Visible spirits, they ain't did nothing. Chose somebody physical that was a rapist. So he set his own self up. You get my point? Now, when you're dealing with your conscious community sections of cults, a bunch of them, Pan-African, Dr. York had his thing, you get it? It's a bunch of them. When you're dealing with those things, you're dealing with no honor, basically Satan worship. Before anyone gets mad at me and y'all get to defending, you see how Brother Polite got a rape case? And how all his fake friends, they abandoned him so fast. Y'all don't have to tear Polite down. They already had got it. His own friends from his own conscious community. That part. Don't nobody need to get mad and say, oh, I'm hating. They live on no honor, no moral, no nothing. That's how that happened. They don't have to say nothing. They can just be like, he my man until everything come out. Up and then I can't hold him to nothing. Y'all do y'all. Yeah, they gonna monetize off his tearing down as well. See how quick Sarnetta threw that nigga away? Say, why y'all tying me into Polite, man? I ain't got nothing to do with that nigga. We know you from fucking Polite. What else are we supposed to... You get it? He forgot how attached he is to the nigga. You know, they yelling at y'all like y'all did something wrong. Nigga, you always with Polite. They don't... What do they supposed to know? Like... Y'all like Batman and Robin, so if he got a rape, of course they're going to say you too. Like, what the fuck? Y'all be quick to disassociate. Like, nah. So basically, his own making him guilty already. Meaning Polite in bigger trouble than he could think. His own already told on him. If you think them boys ain't reached out to his immediates, hell yeah, they did. That's where they gonna build their case up on. Meaning Polite ain't familiar with what he involved in. This only the beginning. Y'all ain't even see all of 1,500. 1,500 other little girls that's gonna come out. Say he did something to them. Y'all seen this story before. It's always the same. Gonna drag his wife in it, cause she is cohort. They gonna drag Sarnetta in it too, cause he his cohort. And so while y'all all blabbering online, desperate to disassociate yourselves with someone that we already know y'all associated with, get your legal team, get your shit together. I'm speaking of like Sarnetta now. They on here trying to convince y'all they don't got nothing to do with it. Nigga, you associated with that nigga. This shit just like drugs. Once they knock one nigga in the crew, every nigga in the crew disperse. They say, man, they coming for the rest of us. We together. They gonna view it like that. That part. His wife is with him being a polygamist. Y'all looking at it like they gonna attack Polite as an individual. They gonna attack Polite the way they did Dr. York as the leader of a whole thing. And so all motherfuckers that had something to do with it, because this is a kid. Meaning y'all just see in the beginnings, y'all so desperate, y'all hyped up like, oh, he fucked. No, he didn't even begin to get fucked. Y'all didn't even see the rest of the people that's gonna get dragged into this shit. Unless he got big paper, which I doubt, because he looks spooked the fuck out. That nigga had pink eye. I say, yeah, polite did it. Everybody know when a nigga rape a nigga right after that, he get pink eye. That's that. If you young, I made that up. That ain't true, but that's how we did back in the day. Say that nigga had pink eye blood. Remember when so and so raped someone? That nigga had pink eye the next day too. That's how you know when a nigga raped a nigga. When you got pink. Nah, I'm just fucking around. But like, look hella scared and nervous. He looked like he reached his Nino Brown point and said, "Look, take all you bitches down." Pretty boy. He was sitting on the back of the old ass Rolls Royce. I said, this nigga crazy. He lost his fucking mind. Nigga had one pink eye. I said, damn, I think Polite sitting in the back of that fucking car in the parking lot trying to figure out where he gonna sleep tonight. Y'all done cleaned this nigga the fuck out. This shit go deep. And that's what happens when you worship the devil. I did a video 3 weeks or so ago telling y'all the Pan-African community worshipped the old deity Pan. He looks like the devil. He's a pervert. He a fucker goat. Look up Pan. Then you ask yourself, why did they put Pan in front of African? It was no point to do that. Or it just been Africans from America, whatever. Where'd the Pan come from? What the fuck does Pan got to do with it? Pan being an ancient perverted deity of old. Fuck little kids, goats, anything he can get. He a goat-headed deity. So I explained to you guys this is what they worship, meaning they don't care about fucking little kids and nothing that got to do with morals and honor. It's a satanic cult, Pan-African. You always had pan cults. You always gonna have pan cults. So it's a deep thing. I think y'all think I said that to be funny. Even those in the Pan-African community like Sinetta and them, they didn't make this up. They just fell into it. You get it? And now they are the elders and leaders of this. You get it? But, you know, pride is a motherfucker. You fall into satanic worship, then you suffer all the problems of it. You get my point? Meaning all the chaos and problems that y'all see surrounding the conscious community, it comes with what they worship and all the energies that come with that. They live immoral lives and then they profess it out, tricking the baby's minds. There's no disrespect, it's just the truth. They live polygamy. This is illegal though. Meaning it's illegal to have more than one wife on paper. You'll go to jail for that. So what they do is just have one real wife on paper and a bunch of other females that they claim as their wife but not on paper. This is basically immoral. You get my point? Meaning it's illegal according to the law. If you remove the law, it's just basically manipulation into cheating. You get my point? It's a little boy's state of mind. Like, I want to get a lot of women. A man reached a point where he realized, I don't need a bunch of women. I just need one that have a real worth and merit. You get my point? You can't say the bunch of women got worth and merit. Otherwise, what the hell? You get it? The hell you need so many of them for? Man only need one big ass diamond. He don't care about all the rest of the shit. And so it's just like growth, meaning they got child's minds. They still like children trying to manipulate what they want out of life, as opposed to just understanding how life go, flowing in the honor of it. If you want to have a lot of wives, what you do is don't commit to no woman, and then you just be straightforward and fuck all the chicks you want. No harm, no foul, no lie involved. They doing it the dishonorable way, meaning polygamy is a dishonorable thing. Not only is it making someone else a lesser, but you get my point? It's not a loyal thing. Who is the loyalty to? Which wife? You get my point? Besides that, when you an adult, you just know what's a problem ahead of time from experience. Having a bunch of women like that, that's greed and lusty thing. That ain't got nothing to do with logic and building. That's not king and queen. That's some other shit. You get my point? In the past, when the king had a bunch of concubines, he's just like They belong to his wife. You get it? It's not like how y'all viewing it. It's not necessarily a sex thing. They like handmaids, like slaves. They clean, they do everything y'all think of a housewife to do, so the queen don't gotta. You get it? Y'all think wives, y'all think concubines in terms of wife and fucking only. A king had a wife and concubines. These concubines is doing everything that a wife should do. Outside of fucking cleaning up the house, washing the clothes, mounting the babies. You get it? Wifely duties, these concubines do that. You get it? He may fuck them, but mainly it's for that. So, a lot of things are being exploited. And so now he has these issues. But like I said, it's all a matter of that. You believe in immoral things. You live an immoral, dishonest life, so you're going to attract those energies. Meaning, this is not about tearing down, this is about grasping. A lot of y'all fall into that. Most of y'all young. When you're dealing with those cult, conscious cleansing cult practices, they prey on the young. Like I said, it's pan worship, satanic worship. So they preying on the young. Mentally, spiritually, every way you could think, they looking to attract and draw in the young. You get it? In that, y'all go with any stupidity y'all hear. This is how do you end up with a 14-year-old girl? Forget the rape. If you got a daughter, how do you end up with a 14-year-old girl that's like the same age as your daughter in an environment that you wouldn't bring your own? Meaning, when I'm dealing with young kids, I deal with them like I did my own. It's just the natural father's nature. The way my mind works, if you a parent and a child is under your jurisdiction that's not yours, you watching somebody's child and something happen, I assume you that same way with your own child. Because parenting instincts ain't something you turn on and off. It's just natural. Like, you get it? If you got a daughter and you round a girl that's close to your daughter age, it's just natural parenting instincts kick in. You get it? Some of y'all are parents. Y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. You just naturally already on that flow. If you a parent and you like a fuck over one kid, it make me wonder, do you fuck over your own kid? Cause shit, hopefully y'all grasping. About to get ugly for that boy. Meaning they gonna come for everybody that's close to him. His wife, Sonetta, all of them. And they gonna try to make it like, a cult thing. Not the rape thing. Whatever that is what it is. You have to remember he's still married. I think he married to his wife, however that works. And she allows him, I guess, according to their lifestyle, to play and do as he chooses. In that, she's a cohort in what he does because a wife is supposed to go against that. You get it? When a man have a wife, his playtime over. Like that. So they can view it in that way. You're a cohort. You help to parade around this lifestyle where he can do what he want and have other women, even children if he want. You get my point? And so, of course, the ending results of that, this is where they gonna get him not to fight it. Be like, listen, man, we gonna lock side none of your wife every fucking body up. Or you could just take this shit and as that. And so, when you're guilty, what can you do? Meaning, if he raped a young girl or did something wrong with her, these people are guilty. There's no going around that. They're cohorts in his actions. You're going to have other people coming out. You get it? And so, he either going to let everybody go to jail or be like, fuck it. I'm gonna take the 2000. That shit ain't funny, but it's deep. They said, man, you heard what happened polite? I said, yup, whatever they say he did, he did it. I'm sorry, that's just how I flow. Yeah, fuck that. Nigga did it. Nigga did something, blood. Lock him up. Fuck it. I'm just playing. Y'all know I gotta enjoy myself. This shit funny to me, man. Y'all be out here struggling doing dumb shit. And so, Grass, Sonnet and the rest of these fools need to lawyer up. They too desperate to prove to y'all ain't got nothing to do with Sonetta, but I mean with Polite, but they already do. Sonetta already accused Polite of being a rapist, then he was dealing with him after that. So that lets you see Sonetta don't care if Polite a rapist. He only care if y'all care. I'm gonna say it again. Sonetta told y'all himself that Polite didn't he rape somebody that he was close to? That shit deep. Shalom, shalom, Black Media TV. I believe Sonetta said Polite raped somebody when they was going through their thing. He was like saying like he raped somebody that's close to Sonetta. Then after that, they was back cool again. So that means if he raped that young girl this time, Sonetta can't truly be like, nah, I don't fuck with that nigga because he a rapist. You don't really care. Besides that, he in a Pan-African community, so they don't live by morals. He don't care. They look like this. You could fuck a little girl. It's only wrong if I don't know how they view it, how it's wrong. I know y'all know if a young, let's say 15-year-old girl was given in consent to one of those brothers, they would go with it. You get it? If she was hot and shit, they would be like, no, it's consented. You get my point? Meaning they don't have no problem with that kind of shit. They don't have a problem with the sleeping around and having a bunch of wives. This all go with the pan worship. It always was like that. We talking about the deity. And so you kind of got to look at it like that. If a woman consented to let her 17, 18-year-old daughter marry me, I wouldn't. I'd look at her like you fucking retarded. But that's because I'm just not with that period. It don't matter if you allow me to. That ain't for me. I don't know, fucking little girl and me got nothing in common in the brain. She gonna get on my nerves. I'ma feel like I'm babysitting. You'd have to actually pay me to watch your kid. And so you're not about to dump the kid off on me as a wife. I ain't really into the manipulating of it. And so a kid don't have no service for me, just to raise them up and let them do them. A lot of y'all are like that. Like, I wouldn't date a fucking young kid, even if the law said I could, because that shit's just weird. You have others that's like, well, shit, if the law changed and I could fuck little 13-year-olds, they would. And so, Grass, when you're dealing with them kind of communities, that's you gonna always see that, preying on the young. Most of them dudes got young girlfriends. Just think on it. You know what? And so we living in moral times. Meaning y'all have to blame too. Polite came out professing the glory of a child molester. This is Dr. Malachi Yorke. And y'all ain't had no problem with that. Just think in today's times if somebody come out professing like they're a student of R. Kelly. And y'all just accepting it like, okay, yeah, this brother's deep. It's the equivalent of that. Meaning Dr. Yorke got locked up for that molestation shit and all of that weird shit. It was worse than R. Kelly back in them times. Like I said, I was like 20 then. So it was worse than R. Kelly. But to give you a perspective, 7 years from now, somebody come out. 8 years from now, somebody come out. Less than that, 6 years. When Polite came out, like 2008? Because this happened like 2001 or 2. So like 7, 8 years Polite come out. It's like the equivalent of somebody coming out 2 years from now talking about I'm the student of R. Kelly and you know shit deep. And y'all just accept it as the people. So y'all have to blame for, whatever strange shit happens to the babies. I'm still not understanding, like, how the young girl end up in his care. Like, was her mother with it? A lot of these young ladies are these older women. They get into these weird cult shits, and you get it. They be with the stupid dumb shit. If a woman is with polygamy, you already know her brain ain't together. She got deep insecurity issues, because ain't nobody with that shit. I come from real life. If I tell any of my chicks, let's have a polygamous relationship, then she gonna be like, cool, I'm gonna get me like 2 more husbands. We gonna have to argue over that, like who get to be strong women. They ain't trying to hear no imbalances. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. What make you special where you get to get all the bitches and I don't get to get no niggas? So the type of women I deal with, they ain't gonna hear that. They too secure with they self. Get the fuck out of here. I'm equal to a man or whatever the case may be, but I ain't less than. If a chick with that dumb shit, she got insecure problems. Otherwise, why she ain't try to flip it around and say, I'm gonna have 4 niggas and we gonna flip flop. Like 1 year you get a bunch of chicks, then the next year I get a bunch of niggas. That part. And so y'all got the grasp. When you're dealing with this polite alleged rape case thing, y'all don't know where this gonna go. It might be like R. Kelly where 15 more chicks come out. And a whole bunch of other dumb shit come out. So, cold-blooded, he needs to get offline. Stop trying to convince y'all. Well, he ain't trying to convince y'all he did it. He like making himself look guilty. I seen the video with Polite rambling. I had went back. I said, let me check, because y'all keep asking me, why you ain't touch on Polite? Like, these dudes is weird and corny to me. But that's not like a jab. Everybody can be how they are. Y'all fake in the daytime, so y'all will forget like how Polite was when he came. Polite had like a hairline back here, dickies and shit on. Dusty. Regular broke Brooklyn nigga. Not the get money Brooklyn niggas, the dusty ones. You get my point? Off brand shit. And you get a little attention and decoration, and then y'all forget all of these. You get it? No, I just look at shit from real, like, yeah, weirdo. Everybody grew up in neighborhoods. You got the cool kids, and then you got the weirdos. They like desperate. They always want to be apart and, be able to get the bitches and, be down. But that don't work out like that. You get my point? I view him like that. He look dusty and shit. I probably wasn't getting no ass. He wasn't dropping no keys in the water. I know that. And so, I just look at it for what it is. Like, just get a moment or whatever. When people like that get power, see, the cool kid is used to controlling shit. That's why they the cool kid. You get my point? The nerd ain't used to that. You get my point? You take the nerd, you make him the leader of the cool crowd. This nigga don't know what to do. He gonna do whatever he think that they think he's supposed to. He not used to that attention and that take control, and that's what y'all seeing in today. Most of the popular teachers is like, they all brand weirdo ass niggas. I'm about consistency. Show me you was cool at 8. Show me you when you was 15. I need to see you was cool then too. Consistency all the way through. You can't show me you was a kid, you nerdy and off brand and shit, and now you like, I'm gonna know you gonna carry over that nerdy shit with you, cause the stains follow. You get it? So these types don't know what to do when they get the power and the control. You get my point? You're gonna be everything that he wasn't when he was a kid. You get it? He gonna run around and gonna fall into all the shit that a person his age ain't supposed to at this state and age in his life, but it's because of that. And that's how a lot of the brothers are. They trying to live out their childhood. They wasn't that nigga when they was young. They still got a lot of things they want to pop. Nice clothes and shit that they wanted. You get it? And so all these things get overdid, and like I said, man, it's nerve shit, man. Y'all following nerds. But it's okay. I don't want y'all to look at it like that. Y'all be getting lost like I kid, but I don't worry about nerves. It is what it is. I'm just reminding y'all, like, you can't expect. When I say nerd, I don't mean like nerd, like smart, but like, off brand motherfuckers. Y'all know how I be in the neighborhood. The cool kids, the not so cool motherfuckers. Kids is peer pressure. These kids got on Jordans and shit. These kids got on dusty shit. They off brand. But they always want to be accepted. So when it happens, this where y'all at in life. And so it's a deep thing, man. An off-brand nigga gonna always be a little strange. He might like little girls. You never know. Like, this shit just real in this life. But once you drop souls on the babies, niggas out here, the sperm is the spirit. Niggas out here dropping spirits on babies' shirts. So that's two offenses. Killed all them souls. Souls gotta go to eggshells. They dropped all them souls on his shirt. It's murder of souls. Polite is guilty of murdering millions of souls. And rape. Allegedly. If that was his semen on his shirt, the murdering of the souls ain't alleged. That's souls on that. That's what souls is. Sperm cells inside of semen. The fallen souls. Let those go on little babies' faces and things. I ain't never with that. If a grown woman likes souls on her face, y'all know my motto. Let her have souls. Hey! She likes souls. Release the souls upon her soul. Well, her face. Same difference. Same difference. Thomas Mann said, when you get a chance, can you talk about the refugees, brother? Some of y'all are so annoying. I don't like dependent brain niggas, man. Hanging on my brain like it's a seesaw. Sitting around waiting for refugee talks and shit like that. Whatever I missed, hit me on a later. Pay for the info. They'll keep talking to me like I'm y'all serving and shit. Hey, what about this? What about nothing? Whatever information I give, I give. Anything you want extra than that, pay me. Simple as that. I'm not here to play y'all manipulation games. Y'all be following niggas like Polite and them, then y'all adapt these manipulation and dishonorable games and mind tricks and bring that shit in. I give y'all top level wisdom. Y'all don't be giving back what y'all should. Period. Then y'all try to play these mind games, y'all adapt. So it's all about money. No, motherfucker, I got money. Y'all all about coming here empty handed every fucking day. Other than that, you don't see me breaking my motherfucking morals or doing anything unjust to make any money. Like I said, I got money. I don't live for money. Y'all live to get over on niggas like Babylon monkeys. Y'all will come eat at the table every day and never bring nothing. That part. And so kind of get it together. Y'all be adopting this shit from other people. Your honor is what's going to keep you good and safe in this life. A lot of y'all think living honorably is about others. It's not. It's about yourself. All Polite and all these niggas' problems that they have is a matter of their dishonor. It opens up the portal for that. You get it? Ain't nothing y'all could bring against me because I ain't did nothing dishonorable. Y'all could lie, but that ain't no penalty in lies. You get it? Like that. It's my honor that keep me safe. I don't do nothing dishonorable. Me asking y'all to give back like y'all kids ain't dishonorable. Y'all supposed to know that already. Why even gotta say that? Outside of that, ego ain't no offense. It's slave master talk to a slave. I'm not y'all slave. I give y'all wisdom. Don't do me like that. I ain't coming here to raise up mine so y'all can make me y'all slave. Now y'all the master telling me my ego like I'm a 7-year-old boy. Get the fuck out of here. It took ego for me to come tell y'all information y'all wouldn't know. Y'all ain't had no fucking problem with my ego then. Cause it take ego to speak out against whole groups of niggas. That part. It take ego to do this. And so, like I said, ain't no offense and no ego unless you a slave master, and I don't have one of those. Don't come at me like that. That part. I don't do nothing dishonorable. Honor, like I said, honor is a gift for all of y'all. If you can stay honorable, you can keep yourself. It's deep. Y'all don't rise. Salam, shalom, slata, and everyone else. K Flame as well. You good, Thomas, man. You a member, but I seen you ask about that before. I'll be like, y'all be forgetting y'all don't give back. You get it? That's already an offense and a disturbance. Because my wisdom is not information, it's not gossip. When I'm giving y'all scholarship, that ain't gossip, that ain't modern day common talk. I'm breaking down ancient shit y'all wouldn't know otherwise. You get it? Give back. If you don't. You get it? Don't talk to me like I owe you something. You get it? Don't talk to me like I scammed you. Y'all kind of got that problem. Y'all keep coming at me like I'm these brothers. As of now, y'all taking advantage of me. Stop coming at me like I'm doing y'all like they do y'all. All I said was fucking give back. Let's get land, chip in. Y'all did none of that. Stop coming at me like I did an offense against y'all. Y'all will reach for that and say Silas ain't get us no land, he a scam. Y'all didn't give back. What the fuck are you talking about? That part. Meaning y'all carrying over the shit y'all learned from none. All that manipulation talk and exploiting your own shit. I'm not with that. I don't gotta exploit nobody or take advantage of nothing. It's no point. People get paid to be honorable just like people get paid to be dishonorable. Y'all act like y'all forget that. Think when you were a kid. Your mama might work a job, your daddy might don't. Now your mama's still around and your daddy in jail. He was selling dope. They both was making money. You can get paid doing, honorable things just like you can get paid doing dishonorable things. You want to recoup from either side. But what do you want to recoup is the point at the end. That part. That other side gonna come with baggage later. It's like you gotta pay the piper. You know that devil shit. You worship the devil, you got to pay him on the back end. That's how it works. When I'm talking about the devil, I'm talking about what's within. You got God and devil within. Y'all seek them outside. When you get the mind to grasp the garden of Satan is within, and you're gonna fucking be either or. You gonna give power to which one? Meaning you the defining or the deciding factor in the matter. Which one gonna reign supreme? So it's a deep thing. Be honorable. Meaning if Polite lived an honorable life, he'd have everything that he grinding and pretending for. If he just loved his wife and just did that every day, got him online with a balanced mind and just teach the different lesson, take his family different. You get it? You want to travel the world and do things. You don't gotta go to Miami and fuck hoes, but just take your wife somewhere and just stick to the script. There's benefit in the script. You step into the shoes, the people trust you, follow your script. You could still enjoy life and have fun, bring your family along, just keep you out of shit. You go to Thailand, Africa, wherever, and just, there's other things to do than club hop. That's kid shit. It don't go with the lifestyle that we teaching. Meaning you're not never gonna see me in no club. You don't even have to ever look for me. Like, if you see me at a club, they done dragged, they tricked me. We supposed to be somewhere else. I'ma look aggravated too. Like, get me out this kid shit. See me at a jazz club maybe, with music like this playing, and older people relaxing. I'm into that. Whatever don't got to do with the lifestyle, meaning whatever don't got to do with your purpose or your job, chuck it. Fucking a bunch of bitches don't go with the lifestyle he's supposed to be living. So it's a deep thing. Username said, what if we all are Satan? I just said Satan and God is within, and you decide which one you're going to get the power to. If you don't grasp that and you come to conclusions of stupid questions like what you just said, just leave. It's not a special ed channel. I'm not here to clean up these niggas' mess. Meaning y'all follow all these conscious communities, get completely stupid, and then y'all come here for me to unscramble y'all brain. Y'all got a bunch of manipulation in your brain. Meaning y'all not learning, y'all getting brainwashed. Forced into agendas and stupidities. Clean that shit up for you come here. All I can do is tell you you've been following the devil. Outside of that, meaning I'm not against polite or none of y'all. That y'all gotta get y'all brains together. I'm not gonna play with y'all. Polite got hella ego, but if he didn't, he could come and learn from me. That nigga life will change instantly. He not really wise and really a teacher. He didn't give himself a chance to. He let his desires lead the way. Meaning the mind's still immature still. You gotta get, it's deep. Y'all don't understand how wisdom go and maturity go. I know I look young if you knew and you like, who is this kid? I'm a grandfather. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know about the good times, the bad times, all the times. Don't worry about it. And so kind of grass. But the panic always has his lemonade. Salam, shalom. I have no clue what you're talking about. And so kind of grass. Y'all falling into fake wisdom is simple. Wisdom is within. I apologize. I had to get this juice. But I'm going to keep talking. Wisdom is within y'all. When I say wisdom is within y'all, I'm speaking about y'all experience and common goddamn sense. You get it? This is what I mean by wisdom is within. It's not to say like, you know this text and that text. Wisdom with this within it means you know got a brain to make decision. You've made decision thus far, so you have a knowing of things. You get it? It's like we seen this story already where a brother get accused of rape. The next thing you know, a bunch more people come out. The next thing you know, they start attacking that person's family, dragging their wife in and their buddies in, and y'all seen this story before. You get it? Y'all have wisdom within already. Y'all don't tap into that. Y'all see the brother polite thing and attack it again like you have not experienced this already. All of y'all could say what's going to happen already because y'all seen it with R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, and it's a never ending story. Once you get accused of raping, you fucking starve. And you not waiting for the rest to come out. You crazy. So like I said, it's just the beginning, but you gotta have balance. You gotta live an honorable life. When I say that, I know a lot of y'all take it wrong. And of course, that's just the balances of life. If I say I'm honorable and I make sure I live an honorable life, so y'all wanna look for any little speck of dishonor. Y'all don't reach and say, he wear $1,000 shoes. But that don't have nothing to do with dishonor. Nothing y'all accuse me of ain't got nothing to do with dishonor. Think on that. I wasn't never a bum. Meaning I could show you me when I was a little kid. There's consistency. I don't know nothing about this weirdo shit y'all got going on, and I don't want to. Like I said, y'all just the off-brand to me, but that's okay. I'm grown and mature now. The off-brand kids got some shit to offer, just like the cool kids. But I know what it is, though. Don't get, that mistaken. I'll answer your question in a second, username. Let me get to Thomas Mann's first. Brother asked about the refugees. To make it simple and quick, the U.S. is coming from Kabul, Afghanistan. And they're bringing, of course, the American citizens out of Afghanistan, as well as they're bringing Afghan refugees. Those those that help work with the U.S. there, and just citizens that want to get the hell out of there because they scared to death by the Taliban or whatever. Those refugees that are going to come over here are going to be responsible for the shit that's going to get blown up the end of this year and next year. Oh, we didn't get there yet. Okay. When shit start blowing up soon in America, it's going to be because of that. Say, how did the terrorists get over here? When the refugees was coming over, so all of the motherfuckers is not necessarily refugees. You get it? This war, y'all got to grasp how war go. Y'all be like undermining people. Niggas got strategies y'all ain't even begin to think of. If you don't think this was one of them, you a fucking fool. They gonna sneak some terrorists over here through them planes. You don't you don't think so? They control that airport, not the USA. The USA don't control how they leave. They just better be happy that they can. And so when I was watching the news the other day and they said Afghan refugees just landed in the tri-state area, I said, oh yeah, it's gonna be some shit blowing up next year, baby. Biden ain't nothing but George Bush all over again. It's a pattern. You get it? You got George Bush daddy, he was the president. Then you had Clinton. Then you had George Bush Jr. This is the bad George Bush Sr., the good Obama, and the ugly Bush Jr. After Bush Jr., after Obama, he was last out of that three. You have your repeat. No, I'm sorry, Obama's not in that. That was Clinton. Basically, you got Bush Sr., Clinton, and Bush Jr. You got Obama, Trump, and Biden. All these three are going to match the role of the three preceding them because it's just a role. So Obama's like Clinton. Everything's cool when he's in office. You get it? Trump is like Bush Sr. Everything's good and cool, but motherfuckers just don't like him. You get it? He tried to blow up the subway station when this nigga was in office. But everything was cool during them times. You get my point? It wasn't like how Trump is. Trump in office, shit for the most part going cool, but y'all just don't like Trump. So y'all like, fuck that nigga. You get my point? That's how Bush daddy was. Of course, Bush daddy and Trump is one. Biden is the repeat of Bush Jr., meaning fucking up the economy. Y'all be getting on y'all nerves with that. This is how it was with Bush Jr. He got in office, he started fucking up the economy, started looking a little raggedy. Of course, he after Clinton, so be like, what the fuck is up with the economy, man? You get it? Then the next year after that, this motherfucking Twin Towers got blown up. We like, god damn, this nigga was just in office for one fucking year, fucked up the whole economy, and now we getting bombed. Biden the same pattern. All the time, George Bush Jr. was like a dodo bird. How y'all look at Biden? Like, this nigga's a dodo fucking bird. He's too dumb. Like, that's how they looked at Bush. This motherfucking cross-eyed fool. You get it? It's always a repeat. It's a game. The president's going to play their role. And so, all y'all witnessing now is just, the assistance or the leading up to these terrorist attacks. All of this shit being controlled by the higher up powers. And it's a game. So kind of grass. Salam, shalom, flip cool. So when you're dealing with the refugees, You got to know the patterns of presidencies, and you'll just know what happened. Meaning prophecy ain't real. It's just experience and fucking pattern. Ain't nothing new under the sun. The same shit gonna happen. Different faces though. So it's a deep thing. I'm not a prophet. I'm something different. All people got a messenger. You get it? All peoples, all nations of people, they got a prophet that come telling what they need to know. You dealing with the Arabic people or whatever. You got Islam. Muhammad came, told them whatever he needed to. Told them they shit. Don't got nothing to do with no other nation. Christian nation, they got their prophet to tell them. Far East, every nation got their people or got their prophet to tell them what they need to know. These prophets not knowing the others. Muhammad don't know Christianity, don't care. He's just here to deal with his nation. You get it? So that's a prophet. I know all y'all shit. So it starts like that. They all get a messenger. Then they just get one nigga that know all they shit. That way it be crispy clear all the way around. Y'all ain't confused in no way. I don't care if you a Muslim, you grasp everything I taught you about Islam. Meaning you come here to learn Islam. You know Allah is, la la la, like the L sound. You know that because of me, not because of your prophet. Same with Christianity. You know I saw a star falling from heaven and keys to the bottomless pit. And locusts came out. They had breastplates and tails like scorpions. You know that sperm cells in the testes are below, being freed. Because of me, not because of your religion. You get it? So, grasp. I did a video yesterday. I explained what Jesus is. Check it out. It's a deep thing. But you guys know these things because of me, not the teachings that y'all follow. It's a deep thing. Point is, y'all lack time has a start, so it has an end. For you keep count, there is no keep account. And so time start when you start to keep the count. The count stopped though. So we get into them times y'all would associate as like the ending times. Meaning the end of the world is real. This is just the death of the body. Most of you guys don't realize we live in the body. We just the cells in it. Life's a repeat. You're an organism with the smaller life within. Meaning you got atoms, molecules, cells, all within the organism. That's one whole level of life manifesting out from light to clay. Solid. Now above that level you got planet, star, galaxy, universe. It's the same as the first level, just bigger. A planet is an atom. A star system, a molecule. A molecule being clusters of atoms. A star system is clusters of planets. Again, a molecule is clusters of atoms. A star system is clusters of planets. We live in a star system. It got like Earth, Mars, cluster of planets. Galaxy like a cell. Universe is what an organism is. A body. So you have to grasp. The world is a body. When a body die, so this is the end of the world. This is when the sun sets. Or when Allah comes off his throne. This being you, the manifested sound. The word, the living word. You speak words. And nothing else here, physical living life that speak words of man. The manifested word is God. You get it? Man got dominance here. God manifested. So that'd be the devil. God manifested is the devil. Some opposite shit. But so y'all have to grow. The devil's like a baby. God is like grown up. Deep thing. Y'all have to mature as minds. But we're not speaking like on a physical level. We're speaking like on a mind level, soul level. He said, why solace is like John the Baptist in a real way? My name is John. If you somebody that's gonna say your name ain't John, my daughter's name is Janique, named after me. That's my name. But I'm not like John. I'm something else. Everybody's something. So reflect on self. You'll know what role of character you play. Polite is a legua from Yoruba, a legba. Little black big-eyed boy, always getting in mischief. This is polite. He worships the devil. He doesn't know it. He's a pawn. So looks like a legba. A nature boy, Eligio. He's Eligos. Everybody's something. Everybody has a spirit that took it over them. So y'all don't understand. The spirits is in the spine, like the magazine I got. It explains that to y'all. All the spirits and angels and anything y'all heard of is in the spine. Solomon bounding the spirits is talking about the spine. You got spine vertebra. This is cells. They bound. The discs keep all the, what are the cells in the spine called? Forgot, I think immune system cell. I forget, it ain't the immune system cells though. But all the cells that are in the spine are in their location. The vertebrate disc, a vertebrate disc is what separates the different parts of the spine. The different parts of the spine, this is what keeps those cells in the spine in their location. The spirits are in the spine. Oh, not stem cells. Oh my God. Something wrong with y'all. Y'all let yourselves get too smart and retarded. I'm talking simple goddamn science you learned as a kid in school. You got the cells inside. Oh my gosh. You got the I know the individual names of them, but like the glial cells, GLIAL. You got the spine cord. This is basically your goo. The cells is all in there. You get it? But they're separated, meaning the spine is locked down inside of the vertebra, the bone. Look at the spine cord as just you as the entity, you know? Mind being like is manifesting to substance, depending on the thought. Sometimes y'all have negative thought, it manifests salty waters, like when y'all cry. If y'all don't cry, the water's still within. It's helped to make slushy, thick, you know? Spine. Of course, the spine, the vertebra, the bone of it, this is the lesser brain. So, lesser key. The spine like an instrument, like it's a deep thing. Get the magazine. The spirits in the spine, the lesser key is solace. Go to wiseservant.org. I explain the metals of the spine. I show you how the seals, the 72 seals of Solomon, is the same shape as the vertebra. So when you're dealing with the spirit summoning practices, you have the Ars Goetia, you have the Pseudo-Monarchia. This is the offices of the spirits. They associate these two books, they're different. When Solomon is bounding the spirits, he is speaking of the cells of the spine. Before the body develops and has the spine, when cells die, so they still around the regular cells that's alive. The energy of these cells. The spine separates. You get it? So if you can understand, we live in a body. When this body was developing and forming in womb, in man, which is cells here, and animals, would die, their energy, their ghosts would be right around us. We could see them. They're haunting us and shit. You get it? When the spine develops, this is Solomon building the temple, bounding the spirits. When the spine develops, this is when you get the separation between the dead and the living. So in the early world, you're going to have stories of people speaking of spirits harassing them. You get it? Raping them, all kind of weird things, because there was no separation. And so Solomon is speaking of that. Basically the spirits being bound to the spine. Now once these spirits is bound to the spine, they can be summoned out using the plants. Of course, you got medicinal plants. These plants have different substances. Some of these substances cause psychedelic, psychoactive effects. Some of them are used for simple medicine. When you mix and merge these substances, chemistry, alchemy, you can contact these entities, meaning that's how you contact them. So invoking a spirit is that, meaning when y'all take drugs, it emerges personalities out of y'all that is pretty much buried. When y'all get drunk, then y'all somebody else. All the spirits y'all ever heard of, they already in the spine. And so they buried there. But when y'all take certain substances, it emerges it out. The spirit practices is like that. Meaning some of the seals, all of the seals are recipes, mixing and merging of different substances. Of course, within these substances, you have the agents. Like within beer, you have the micro life. This is what causes y'all to get like liver cancer and shit. They're attacking your neuron receptors. The smaller life within the substance. When you mix these substances together, the agents within the mix, you can create virus, all types of things. So the ancient spirit summoning practices is basically recipes to create viruses, toxic drink, different drugs y'all use. When you get high up into the practice, contacting the specific deity. Meaning when y'all take DMT, so then y'all be in spirit summoning world. But not speaking to a specific deity. You see like elves and a whole bunch of little demons. Y'all call them whatever y'all want. Machine elves, whatever. Basically, y'all in the beginning realms of that dead realm. I'm saying that so y'all can grasp certain substance to take your mind to different reality where you interact with entity. The mixing and merging of specific substances, let's say DMT, ayahuasca, and something else, will bring you to specific deities. Meaning the mixing and merging of 3 substances will bring you to a certain ranking of demons. Of course, these demons fall in rank when you're dealing with that practice. You got your kings, your princes, you get it? Like that. The different mixtures of substances, the specific recipe, let's say 3 mixtures will bring you to your princes. Specific entities in those realms. No different when they take DMT and see elves and they're in a different realm. If you know the recipe, which the seal is the recipe, it's the structure, the chemical structure of the recipe. You get it? Meaning it's in scientific format. Each substance has a chemical structure. I've showed y'all this with Boer and how he's beer, which is ethanol. The chemical structure of ethanol is the seal of Boer or Boer. You get it? And it's like that with the mall. Meaning I know this shit for real. And so, when you're dealing with the spirit summoning practices, this is the part that's like completely banned off. Y'all don't know nothing about it. And so, you have different ranking and status in these demons or spirits. You mix, let's say, 3 to 6 substances, so this is going to, of course, you have to know the recipe. But the recipe will contain, let's say, 3 to 6 different substances. Of course, you're going to be getting these things from the different roots of the plants. Maybe substance from angel's trumpet. Maybe substances from peyote cactus. It may say get a frog. So you think like when you hear of voodoo and they say like, I needed a black hen and I needed this plant or that plant. Y'all are not familiar with what I'm saying. To say, oh, that's what that means. It's like the frog got the DMT on it. Y'all are taking it like the frog, the hen gonna get sacrificed and I need this plant and I'm gonna shake it on my... No. You're taking the substances, cocaine, heroin, all these different drugs and things y'all have, they come from the root plants. This is what roots is. Understanding the substances of plants and the different animals, because you can get certain things from the animals, like chicken's blood may hold a psychedelic in it. The same way the toad holds the DMT on it. You get it? And so you have to think in the past, there's no stores, there's no synthetics. So you have to know everything from scratch. And so if you're making a spirit summoning drug, you have to know where each substance lies. You know, like I need some cinnamon, some nutmeg. You get it like that. Get your recipe together and then administer it to a person. Then they contact said deity. If you know that deity's recipe, which will be in the seal. And so the deities are going to range in rank all the way up till you get right before the abyss. Meaning the spirit summoning practice got to do with that. Think like your unconscious mind. That's like dead nothingness. Within the unconscious realms, you have dream, which is a place where you interact with people. All of this is unconscious realms, or the death realms. Then you have awake, meaning when y'all are awake, y'all are in physical life. When you fall into sleep, which is unconsciousness, you have a physical place in reality y'all call dream. And then you have unconsciousness or nothingness. Oh my God, it's a big asses. That shit gonna hurt. Okay, I'm about to end this. Never seen no shit like that before. That shit sound like a dragon. The fuck is that? Anyway, where was I at? That's how you get COVID. They send bugs on niggas. I know they tricks. That's not even a real bug. That's a fucking machine they made. Gonna start sending machine bugs in our cribs. They gonna be biting us. We just gonna get that instant death. And so where was I at? Oh, I was explaining the orders of the demons, how you summon them. When you know the specific mixture of the seal, so you mix the drugs together, administer it to the person. Let's say 3 drug mixtures will get you to your princes. 6 drugs mixtures will get you to your kings. Let's say 9 drug mixtures will get you to the top entity. This is Satan. Satan will be right before the abyss. Think abyss like unconsciousness and death. So it's like levels to to the death. All of this have to do with the mixing and merging of substances. To give you an example, anesthesia will bring you past the top deity. Anesthesia is what makes y'all go dead. This is what they do surgery on y'all with. You see how that's a drug mixture? Anesthesia. And it puts y'all off into the abyss, complete unconsciousness. Again, that deity, Satan, is right before that. Anesthesia or that drug mixture, that roots, send you past him. It send your ass to death, like, meaning the practice is dangerous. I shoot your ass with anesthesia, you not in the hospital, you gone. Like gone. You ain't seeing no entities or nothing. You going to the blackness to where you don't even exist to yourself. The same way you can do that, you can administer or know the mixture to send a person to the deities right below that. This would be like Satan. Then beneath Satan, you got your four kings, and you get it? Your princes below that, and so on and so forth, till you get to your legions of demons in hell. This is like where DMT take you. To just your legions of little elves and weirdo motherfuckers. The beginnings of the dead. The more drug mixtures you know, recipes, bring you to the higher entities. But it's a specific recipe, meaning I don't want y'all to try it. You're just gonna kill yourself. It's a specific recipe. In the past, when they did this, they knew the recipe. They would contact these spirits in that way. The same way a person take DMT and then they talking to elves, a person knew the recipe, they be talking to fucking Bua, Elagos, Baal. You get it? A specific entity. These entities being real. Like I said, they buried in the spine. The substances bring them out. Y'all mind sets into self when y'all falling asleep. Y'all pass these realms, but y'all skip over it. Y'all go like to dream and then skip into unconsciousness, being saved from all the devils and demons in it. But the mixtures brings you there. And so the same way you have anesthesia will bring you, past the highest deity, you have drug mixtures that'll bring you to the deity. All the way down to awake. This is just you as an individual. Meaning you have anastasis or anastasia. Look it up. When you type in anastasis, it's going to pop up resurrection. Anastasis is going to be the ancient word. They got it associated with raising the dead. Again, anesthesia, throw your ass into death. It's a substance though, a drug mixture. Anastasis, raise the dead back. That's why in the past you hear so many stories of somebody resurrecting the dead. All in the Bible and anywhere. Raising the dead ain't magic. It's chemistry. Meaning, you got a drug called Anastasia or anastasis, which is the opposite of anesthesia. Same way anesthesia throw a living person in the dead, but you could just drill all in their chest and operate on them, and they don't even feel it. They dead. The same way you got a drug that could do that to a person, you got an opposite drug called Anastasia. Like the girl's name, Anastasia. That means resurrect. That's the opposite of anesthesia. Anastasis or Anastasia. It's a drug mixture that will do the opposite of what anesthesia do. Basically make a dead person come back alive. All the roots have a reversal. Meaning if you have an anesthesia, you have an anastasis or an opposite. Meaning you can literally bring a dead person back right now if you a deep level sorcerer, which is just a scientist, a chemist. And so he knows all the plants. He knows, y'all forget the poisonous plants. This is where the magic comes. Knowing how to dilute them, mixing and merging them. It's cold-blooded. It all depends on how deep you are, meaning y'all live this. So this is the Ars Goetia. Then you have a book called the Pseudo-Monarchia, Book of the Spirits, the Book of the Offices of Spirits. Pseudo-monarchia is speaking about the same thing I just explained to you, but synthetics, pseudo-spirits. So we got the pharmacy now, meaning they hit y'all with the pseudo-magic. The pharmacy is the mixing and merging of different drug substances, but these ain't even really real drug substances. This is shit they made in the lab. You get it? You got the spirit summoning practices with the real entities, which is a matter of knowing the recipe of which root you can mix with which root to create a chemical reaction on the mind. The mind is real. The entities within self are real. You get it? Like that. Atoms, molecules, cells, all real, all separate from self, all within self. Mind has no size, only perception. It perceives on the size level it's intact with. So, you get it? Hopefully y'all grasping. This is why I say give back, because I don't be explaining gossip in the current fucking day talk. My shit is top level scholarship. This shit good forever. But that's how them practices go. I don't want to go too deep. Like I said, this is illegal. They put the pseudo monarchs on y'all. Meaning they put spirit summoning practices on y'all. Roots. It's called the pharmacy. In the past, this was a pharmaceuticals or pharmaceuticus. This is the poison preparer. Basically a pharmacist. Fucking chemist, an alchemist, a sorcerer. Make fake fucking drugs and afflict you with them. Like that. And so, like I said, the seals, some is different. Some create virus, some create, mild drugs like beer and shit that y'all have. Some are the recipes for that. This is before store. You don't buy beer, you have to make it. You have to know the recipe. Like that. It's the recipe for, things like that. The recipe of how to make certain viruses. Meaning when you mix certain poisons together, you can create a virus. Same way you drink beer too long, then you get liver cancer. Cancer is a disease. A disease develops from a virus. So you get it. It's creating real disease. All the disease and virus y'all got were made. COVID too. It's a recipe. It's a recipe or a seal. Knowing which, that's why that Wuhan lab is under how they make disease thing and shit. They do chemistry there. So they hit y'all with it in a pharmacy. This is the pseudo demons. This is why when y'all take crazy, don't get lost on the pharmacy. You just thinking Tylenol. Think like the shit these young niggas be taking. Bugging the fuck out. These is pharmaceutical drugs. Promethazine is pharmaceutical drugs. You get it? Taking the pseudo demons, the fake ones. So these is the shits that make you get it. You're summoning the real spirits, you getting real information. Like when a person take DMT, then they come back with oh shit, that's the shit I was talking about. Then they come back with a divine story. Motherfucker take these pharmaceutical drugs that our young kids take, they be bugged the fuck out. They don't never come out that shit. Some of y'all know people that tweaked out off this shit and you get it? LSD and all that. These is like pseudos. Cocaine mixed with baking soda, you make crack. You make a zombie. That's a pseudo. You get it? Like that. This shit is real. Y'all got the grasp. They hitting y'all with top level spirit summoning practices from the fucking 17th century. Meaning the Salem witch trials, they killed all the witches. The witches know roots. They know what plants, the mixtures. They killed all the witches off and took over the business. Turned it to the pharmacy. Put this shit all on y'all now. Y'all can't afflict each other. Only they can afflict y'all. That's how it works. Hopefully y'all grasp my point. They putting top level sorcery on y'all. When y'all watch these young ladies do the tarot card readings and all this fake shit, this is fake kiddie versions of a real practice. Now they say they bury your drawers in the backyard and you be fucked? No. Bitch, no real sorcery. She know which root and which plant hold which substance. And she know which one to mix it with. It ain't the berry in the drawers in the yard that's gonna have you stuck in the house vomiting. It's what she about to give you, nigga. Y'all know the fake version. I need this plant and I need a black hen. You need that shit for a reason. That plant hold the substance in the root. If you mix it with the blood of that black chicken and you administer it to this nigga, he's going to have a psychoactive reaction and he's going to be gone. This is what the ancient practice of roots or voodoo was. It wasn't some goofy shit. When they say worshiping the spirits, they talking about the substances, the spirits of all the plants and the living things here. And chicken blood is a substance. Nectar from a tree or a plant is a substance. If it holds psychedelic qualities and you know if I mix it with this, it's going to make a chemical reaction. Give it to him, I could heal him or fuck his whole life up. I could mix cocaine with baking soda and fuck this nigga whole life up forever. Like, I could give him a reversal and heal him. It's all on me though. On my heart and how I am. So this shit deep. Try and grasp. Live in the ugly world. This is how the Babylons or the rulers of Babylon control their Babylon. They hit y'all with all the spells. Make y'all pay for it though. Like, a nigga pay for crack. That shit poison though. Like, pay for beer. That's poison. But don't get lost. Beer, wine, these things. We get that from like rotten fruit. Rotten corn. Beer is made from corn, but rotten corn. Or fermenting it. Same with wine. It's made from old ass, you get it? Sealing away fruit and letting it just rot and become strong. Poison is strong. It'll fucking make you dizzy. You could make new drugs out of snake venom. The snake venom is psychoactive. Once you're about to die, diluted. You get it? You can make drugs, anything. Drugs is basically your poisons. Diluted down. When y'all take cocaine, this shit was processed. Y'all not sniffing straight out the plant. Y'all will die. That shit poison. And the whole goddamn throat will flame up and numb up and you'll die. Like, it has to be processed. What the fuck? It has to be processed and then given to y'all in a way y'all can deal with it. Otherwise, and that's heroin, anything y'all could think of. DMT as well. If I'm lying, go bite a whole peyote cactus. When they giving y'all ayahuasca and DMT, they are giving y'all small doses. They need to know this dose. Otherwise, your ass die. They give you too much. Meaning these shits all dangerous. It's a chemistry. And so I'm going to figure out how to do an in-person lecture. Some of y'all can come out and learn it for real. Like dealing with the actual plants and, you know, how you mix it. So y'all can see the effect. Like, okay, this shit real. Let y'all summon some spirits. Y'all already drug addicts anyway, so it don't matter. Like, shit deep. Y'all already on drugs. Y'all can summon Baal, two of y'all. Y'all come back at the same story. Like, yeah, I seen him. He looked like a toad and a frog. They used to do this in ancient Egypt times. This is just the old chemistry of life. Same way y'all got crack and shit. Like, this is a part of that practice, but not deep. Like I said, you got different aspects of it. You got the drug making, you got the medicine making, the drug making, you got the mixing, merging of different metals for flight and shit like that. It's the magic, like, but y'all live it now. It's on y'all, so y'all don't understand, like. But you can summon spirits. This is an aspect of it that y'all haven't gotten to yet, where they start to like let y'all buy. Watch, they gonna come out with it. It's gonna be a drug that's gonna bring you to an entity that you could talk to. Cause I know they already still got the ancient magic, and y'all are gonna love that shit. Like, Oh shit, that shit crazy, bro. I just took that shit and I seen fucking Belith. Nigga told me his name was Belith. We was talking the whole time I was high. Your man gonna try the same drug and be like, yo, I seen the same motherfucker. He looked just like you said. It don't matter who take the drug, they gonna see him. That's his seal. That's his recipe. It don't matter who take it, they gonna go to Belith. Like that. People become addicted to that shit. Like, yo, I gotta go back and talk to him. That nigga know everything. Shit get deep. But he a demon, like. Like, this shit real, y'all don't understand. Demons, they buried away, but it's powerful. He said, I'm not trying to talk to the devil. I talk to Satan. You gonna die, though. To reach Satan, you gonna have to mix like 9 to 12 different drug substances. You're gonna fuck around and overdose. But you gonna see the devil. That's his seal. And anybody reach the devil, die. But you get your wish, like, you the highest spirit. A lower spirit, so you probably mixing just 3 drug substances together, so you're not gonna die and overdose and shit. You get it? Like a nigga mixing weed and cocaine and drinking a 40, so that's 3 different drug substances, but his eyes just red and that nigga look weird. He looks spaced out. Now I think if a nigga mixing 9 different mixtures, this motherfucker drinking Moet, dark Henny, white Henny, cocaine, crack, weed, just 9 different mixtures of substances in their natural resource state. Mixing and merging it into one drug and then taking it and summoning this entity, or contacting it when y'all psychoactive branked out. But they ain't coming out of that meeting, not that one. You get it? Mix 12 different substances, you're dead. Period. You don't have to fucking question it. But when you like indulging in the spirit summoning practices, so this is what they was doing in the past. Nigga like, yo, I'm up to Belith, blood. It take 8 fucking substance mixtures for somebody to contact Belith. Everybody can't do that. They ain't got that tolerance. That's gonna kill them. So you had dudes walking around like that, top level drug addicts, and some in Belith, blood. They could take 8 substances. You had others pulling for them heights, like, yo, I'm trying to summon the devil, man. He got all the wisdom, like. But the fears of going is like I'm a fucking overdose. Like, how can I summon the devil without overdosing? So the practice is tied in like that. Y'all view it like kids, like. I just be like, habla, blah, blah, habla, and then I summon the spirit. Nah, not like that. Like, know the drug mixtures. Like giving a person anesthesia and setting them off to, like, the abyss. Right? Like that. Giving them the reverse, which is anesthesia or anastasis, or resurrecting them out of that death. So the practice is real. Like I said, I'm going to figure out how to do an in-person lecture. A select few of y'all. Maybe I'll get a nice place. Y'all gonna have to pay like $100 a ticket. But, you know, it's gonna be a nice upscale place overlooking some kind of water. Because, you know, it got to be nice. I don't want nothing to do with it. Get a nice upscale event going. A few of y'all could come out, drink some wine, have some deep discussions on this shit I'm talking about. Yeah, I could show y'all like the images. Like, see, this seal is that fucking drug structure. Mixed with that drug structure, that's how you get the seal. When you give that shit to somebody, the seal being the actual drug now. It's like if I show you a seal of crack, it'll have the drug structure of cocaine, the chemical structure of cocaine, and the chemical structure of baking soda. When you mix and merge them, you create the seal. That's the recipe now. A scientist knows, okay, I need some cocaine because I see the chemical structure of cocaine and I see the chemical structure of a chemical salt, let's say baking soda. So I know now I need chemical salt and some cocaine, and this is the seal for crack. And this seal creates and makes a man a zombie. Will suck your dick for a cheeseburger. You get it? I mean, for one dime of that shit, he'll suck your whole dick. Like, he'd lose all his morals, everything. He become your zombie. And clean your yard, clean the shit out your yard. He'll do anything for some hits or some crack. So it's a seal, it's a sorcery. Meaning when they drop crack off in the hood, that shit, y'all don't understand what they did. They hit the neighborhood with sorcery. A sorcerer's real. I'm a sorcerer. Y'all see my masked blood? I'm just not evil. So I don't care to fuck around with that shit. But you got evil people, meaning if some of y'all learn this shit and I teach you, then you will fuck people up. You got a problem like that. They hit the fucking neighborhood with sorcery. What is sorcery? Man, they knew the recipe. Mix cocaine with baking soda, it makes a chemical reaction. Make these motherfuckers lose their mind and they ass. Gang. Them niggas high five, and then there you go. Nigga in the fucking ghetto was taught how to make cocaine, which is sorcery. He had his crystal ball, that's the glass pot. Spin that powder in the stone, it's magic. Drop it on a plate, cling! Let's get that shit to a nigga, he's done. He own that nigga. They use that sorcery in the neighborhood to make themselves millionaires. Then no man can resist the pipe. Like that. The nigga from the neighborhood don't know he is sorcerer. He just a drug dealer, which is an illegal thing, cause spirit summoning is illegal. And he's selling seals. That's why y'all go to jail. Not cause of crack, but because crack is top level chemistry and y'all can't supposed to do that. That is what's called sorcery. That's forbidden. You get caught doing sorcery, in the past you get burnt the fuck at the stake. Meaning all you niggas cooking up cocaine, if they caught you doing that shit in the past, you a sorcerer. You making zombies. Burn your ass at the stake. And I ain't capping either on it. You got other sorceries y'all ain't even get yet. Meaning some of these drugs they giving y'all, they seals. Little niggas out here popping Xannies and all that, that's seals. A lot of those seals still got the same name. Like Marax. Marax is an asthma drug. Marax is an actual deity in the Goa, the spirit summoning practice. Marax. It's a drug in one of the spirits. How did that happen? Because it's like I said. Now, Marax is banned because it has, what they have in it? It has something in it that fuck up your immune system. Of course, Marax is a mixture of drugs. It was used for asthma. But they banned it because of that ephedrine in it. The ephedrine fuck up your immune system. Marax, the deity, his seal, is the recipe for what y'all know as that asthma medicine. That fucking up niggas' chest. You get it? Like that. These being your pseudos, though. Your pseudo monarchs are your pseudo spirits. Meaning, shit, make believe. Not make believe, but lab made, like pills. Pills don't come from trees. They're like synthetic drugs, synthetic roots. So, like I said, they hit y'all with roots. That's why y'all don't know how to do roots. Y'all just heard of roots and voodoo and spirit summoning. But y'all can't do it. The pharmacy doing it to y'all. And drop a little info off in the neighborhood, and nigga learn how to cook crack. You can turn the whole neighborhood into zombies. Old spirit summoning practices. It's a deep thing. Try to grasp. Big who said, can I get some give back, please? You know, y'all can do that at cash.app / $the real solace. PayPal.me / Solace O'Larry. Life's a fair thing. In any event, y'all should grasp the point. Anyone wants to go deeper so you can grasp in depth, because they do this shit with the food. Meaning y'all ain't even eating real food no more. The sorcery go deep. You make fake food. That's why y'all walk around here the same size as a gorilla. In the past, the average size of a man was like 180 tops. A nigga 6'2", 180 ain't skinny. Think on that. 6'2", 180. He not slim. He not fat though. You get my point? Man about 180. Woman maybe 150. Tops. Salam, shalom. Yeah, I have a Venmo account. I'm going to post the link in the description of this video. So when I end the stream, you can come back maybe 5 minutes later and click the Venmo link. Of course, the Cash App, PayPal is in the link. Now, where was I at? I apologize. Threw me off, champ. If anybody remembers where I was at, so I can hurry up and finish this. Trying to get bit. I was about to explain something very important. Damn, you threw me off. If anyone remembers, can you please let me know? Salam, shalom, so I can get to it. I was talking about weight. Yeah, there you go. I apologize. Like I said, the average size of a man, not average, but average size of a man, let's say 160 to 180. Of course, some people gonna fall a little above, some gonna fall a little under. In today's times, y'all weigh what gorillas weigh. A gorilla's between like 300 and 350 pounds. It's a male gorilla. You got women 5'2", they weigh 180, 190, some 210. She weigh more than a female gorilla. You got men, y'all are looking to be, some of you niggas want to be 250, 300. That's the size of a gorilla. Man don't post or walk around that big. Look how skinny I am, but when I lift up my shirt, I don't necessarily look like a bag of bones. There's still some sexiness to it. Y'all want to be like, for no reason. You don't play sports, you don't do nothing. You just want to drain your body out for what? Y'all not even soldiers at war. Again, I'm skinny with clothes off. If I take them off, there's still something. Where you like, okay, that don't look that bad. I'll lick that. Some of y'all like, I'll lick that square. I don't care. You get my point? Y'all eating steroids. Man, y'all have to remember they genetically modifying the food. Most of this shit y'all eating is steroids, so you want to try to not eat as much. You don't need as much food as you did in the past because it got steroids in it. The chicken got steroids in it. The meat's got steroids in it. This is legal. They GMOing the shit out the plants. Y'all don't even have real plants. They planting fake seeds. You can go out to St. Lucia or something and hit up a rainforest and, keep some seeds. You're doing all right. Other than that, the shit y'all buying have fake. And so kind of grass, they throw the preserves on it. That's the real poison. That's what keep it fresh for long, because food will go spoil you. They throw the preserves on it. That's the poison that give y'all all the complications later on in life. After it add up in your system over the years. And so then y'all get sick. It ain't the meat and the shit that's killing y'all. It's the shit they add into it. Like the GMO, the preserves, the steroids. It's that's fucking us up. Meaning they better off just letting us go hunt. Get our own fresh kills. Therefore we can eat fresh meat. Save it how we choose. Not getting carried away because they preserved the meat out and save that shit beyond, you feel me? Why are you trying to keep meat fucking 3-4 months? It gotta go from the warehouse where they processing all of this shit to the shelves of the supermarket where it sits to somebody buy it. Why are you trying to keep a dead fucking cow fresh that long? That part. They do the hunting, we can't. We gotta slave and work and buy old ass meat and shit like that. That's why I say get some land. You could do some things for yourself. It's a deep thing. Make sure you got some people with you. It makes all the loads way lighter. So kind of grass. I'm gonna come back and break down a deep video on land, the purpose of it. Because y'all are getting lost into the materialistic things. Y'all looking at land like a mortgage and some shit you gonna get and put yourself in debt. I wasn't teaching that. Teaching how to remove all the debt, not get into more. In the future, our kids gonna be living in cars because they think that's a sign of wealth. The kids in today's times are not getting businesses and apartments and houses, and they just buy cars. Then they be, y'all see them in it. They be parked up just in the car. They have no place to shape and form their ideas because they all buying cars before they get themselves situated with a stable stream of income and all the other things. Tie themselves into a debt. That car note gonna come every month, that insurance too. This is when y'all ride around the neighborhood with nothing to do. Next thing you know, y'all, let's go over here and beef with you. That's how that happened. When you got a car or some shit with no need for it, now you riding around doing dumb shit because you don't have nowhere to go, but you have a means to go somewhere. Get the mind together. Get yourself a business. Get all the necessities you need. It's the peer pressure. We let this stupid peer pressure get pushed on the youth to where they gon' fall into it. We gotta dictate what makes sense. Right? Let that be the peer pressure. And so when I was growing up, we didn't have those stupid kind of peer pressures. They'll peer pressure you the right way at least. Selling dope or something, they'll tell you like open up a barber shop. Nobody told me like yo go buy the dope car. The OGs was telling me back then like yo you might want to open up a little barber shop or something. Get your little business going. I already got myself a townhouse and shit on my own brain. You get it? You're already gonna give himself a place to live and shit like that on his own brain. But you get it? They not saying like get a car, dude. They telling me get business. Look at a car as nothing. That's some shit you could just go buy. You're gonna crash it anyway. Like that. I'm not telling y'all not to have a car and have, you get it? Put the priority in order. Because some of y'all got cars and bills that y'all don't need. You could do something else with that money to change your circumstances, but you live in a stupid ass environment where the peer pressure is whatever it is. And so you need to be in an environment where the peer pressure is at least going to push you to having. You could just go down to the car company and get a car note if you ain't fuck up your credit. You get it? A car is not that hard to get. It's not a sign of success. It's just transportation for you. We gotta focus on, you get it, the stream of income and eliminating the fucking debt. You motherfuckers could make a car if you fucking had free time where you ain't have to grind so hard because you got monthly utility bills and rent coming in. You get my point? And so you work towards that. Meaning you could spend your money on whatever you want. You could spend your money, buy land, and slowly over time get a well dug. You get it? Over the years, whatever, however long it take you. Take your time investing money or putting money into getting a well dug, getting the septic installed, getting the house built, getting your farm area set up, as opposed to wasting your fucking monthly money on a car note so you can ride around shooting niggas. At least after 15, 20 years, you like the money I've been putting into my little land, you get it's going to save me from Babylon's debt because they're not going to stop sending a utility bill and they're not going to stop sending the rent and mortgage and insurance on the mortgage after I pay it off. You still going to have to pay the land taxes. Babylon going to keep giving you a debt to pay. So you want to eliminate that. Chip away slowly but surely. Y'all getting lost on the land like it's some stupid game. I got land. It ain't for that. Y'all making the price of the shit go up. Most of y'all gonna fall into debt over the shit and lose it. Now the land prices are high because y'all playing dumb games. Everything I teach is real. When you ready for it, then come. Otherwise, y'all play it out like kids, then lose its true merit. So kind of grass, it's a neat thing. Big ol' sale.